I'm going to ask Gladys again why she has the snowman in the middle of the hot weather. You don't know me, do you?
Yeah, I know you. You don't know me.
Uh-oh. Just try with me.
I was called the love child of Mick Jagger and Ruth Bader Ginsburg the other day. You had to switch it high. So anyway, you know, I turned 69 this year. And when I blew out my candles, I made my wish. I wished for 69. Yeah. I'm a retired school teacher in New York City. And I know you're from New York, but then you moved to Athens, Georgia, right? Let's hear it for our guest tonight. Well, when you teach in New York City, ma'am, where I taught, the kids are so tough.
How tough are they?
Like you walk in the building and you see the school colors, black and blue, and tri-blood red. But that's on the teacher. Really tough. And like when we were young, we used to carve our sweetheart's name in the desk. These kids carved their sweetheart's name in their sweetheart. Really tough. Yeah, really tough. And like, I think it was Vanessa was talking about everybody gets an award and you can't ever say you lost or anything. Well, every kid in school today gets an award just for showing up at school. They call it a participation trophy. Well, I'm glad I'm not teaching anymore because, you know, nobody's going to try. They're all going to get an award. So then I was thinking that would have come in handy on my honeymoon. Yeah, participation trophy. In fact, I was married twice, and it would have come in handy on both honeymoons because they both participated, but very little was accomplished. Yeah, the second time I was married to a Chinese guy, and we had 3 New Years. That was good. First you have your American New Year, and you have fireworks. And then you have Chinese New Year, fireworks. But then for the Jewish New Year, I'll ask you, Jane, you're Jewish. Attention, New York City. Jane is Jewish, sorry. Well, she was in the Jewish contest, so I knew she was Jewish. But anyway, Jane, not many fireworks.
No fireworks.
Except if you try my Aunt Esther's gefilte fish with a lot of horseradish, then they're fireworks. Something you might not know about me, I was at Woodstock, the original Woodstock, thank you, and sometimes they compliment. Yeah, you're old. And then 50 years later, I went to Coachella in California. So it's like 50 years later, the same musicians were at the concert. But things changed a lot. Like, for example, at Woodstock, there was this van. And there was a saying on the van that said, "Don't come a-knockin' if this bus is a-rockin'." But at Coachella, the sign said, "Don't come a-fussin' till I've had my Robitussin." Paul McCartney was singing "Maybe I'm Amazed." Maybe I'm amazed, Paul. You could sing for 3.5 hours and stand there. I could barely get up the step. And he's like 75 or something. Well, another thing is different. They had a tent at Woodstock, and the tent was for bad acid trips. The tent at Coachella was for bad acid indigestion. And any of you watched the movie Woodstock?
Yeah.
You did, Mark? Do you remember Arlo Guthrie's famous line? The freeway. Oh, go ahead.
What he said?
Yes.
Don't eat the brown apple.
He had 2 lines to make me a liar. So anyway, the line I meant was, the freeway's closed, man.
Wow.
And everybody had to get out of their car, walk through the mud to Woodstock. Well, that happened in Coachella, but it was a desert. So we got out of our cars, pressed the button, the wheelchairs came down, and we went to... Yeah, I'm getting older, but I really love it because I have a positive attitude. Like I'm losing my hair over here. You can't tell, Tom. You can't tell. I can't push it back like you do because I'm losing it. So anyway, I know where it's going. It's going to my knuckles.
Whoa!
Yeah. I also have varicose veins. Young lady, you don't know what varicose veins are yet because you do the Brazilian and all that, but I'll catch you up. I have a new name for my varicose veins. I call them the Google Roadmap to Adventure. This road takes you to the Sterling Forest. I'll break that down for you, young lady. This road takes you to the Dead Sea. Death Valley. Yeah. I love it, because I feel like a kid anyway, so I just have fun with it. In fact, when I look in the mirror, every day I see something new. Like, one day I have pound signs here, parentheses here, exclamation points here. I'll just lay down, you can send a text message on me. I mean, if they had these bags in the Rockaways during Hurricane Sandy, the F train never would have stopped running. You heard of the information age? I'm headed for the inflammation age. The cuckoo on my biological clock is wearing Depends. Yeah, so, it's fun to get all, like, George has funny things to say about it, and so do I. And other things that are happening in my life. And Mark. So, today is part of the Memorial Day holiday. Let's hear it for our soldiers.
Simplify.
Yeah, you were a Marine, right, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was across the street at Pinkberry, it's an ice cream place, and it said free ice cream for veterans and soldiers. So the guy in front of me says to the young girl, I served in Vietnam. She said, oh, you work for our other store on the Lower East Side? No, I served in Vietnam. Oh, you're a waiter in the restaurant Fo Jane Fonda. No, I served in Vietnam. You mean you served in Forest Hill Stadium? Yeah. Okay, that's why we come to Gladys, to try new things. Okay, well, you know what? There are so many comics. I'm going to get up the stage. Thank you very much.
I always call her Helene because of Helene Curtis. That's how old